All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Channel 6 TV Community Focus. I'm Kenny Fogle. Glad you could join us tonight. We got Tom Hamilton here with us tonight. We're talking to you about a little bit about, well, we got a couple things. Not only have what's going on at Bethlehem High School, his principal here, but, well, first of all, Tom, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So you and I, we've done this a couple times together. It's not your first year here at Bethlehem now.
No, it's my starting my 11th year.
Oh, my God. I can remember day one. So
yes, that's exactly right. So can I.
It's flying by. And you've had a whole lot more years in the education field than that, though.
I have. It's up to 40 years now that I've been doing this business, so enjoy every day of it.
So you think you might make a career out of it or something?
I'm thinking about it.
Before we get into it, we'll talk a little bit about what's going on at Bethlehem High School. We had a big event going on yesterday out at the new. You got a new complex, new athletic complex. Tell us a bit about what was dedicated out there yesterday.
We were dedicating our athletic complex. You know, Bethlehem has always been here in this area. Actually, we're getting ready to celebrate our bicentennial, 200 years of Bethlehem School.
Really?
200 years. And the original Bethlehem, we think, from records, it was just right over here across the street where the old building used to be. And so this is our home. This is where we are. We're kind of landlocked here. So we began in talking about the bicentennial and doing some more things. We began talking about getting an area where we could combine all of our athletic facilities in one home. Mm-hmm. And conversations began, and next thing you know, about three and a half years later, we have broken ground on 40 acres out on 245, used to be known as the Munnin Farm. Yeah. And we are going to build it in phases in terms of cost efficiency, the way we can do it. We are going to start with a phase one that includes a ball field, track. The ball field will be a combination of football, soccer, lacrosse, field hockey, whatever the future brings there. Yeah. And with a full track and stadium. And because of a generous donor, we also had enough money to put in a full softball field. So we're really excited about that. That's phase one. It's going to involve some excavation. We got to clear some land, put in an access road, some parking, some facilities. And but we're real excited, and hopefully may even have some. Our goal is to have kids on the fields next spring or next fall.
Well, that's my next question. I was wondering what kind of timetable you had for all this.
Well, you know how construction is.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
If it gets low, I'll be seeing you out there on the bulldozer.
They tell us 10 to 12 months.
Really?
So depending on the weather and some other unforeseen things that they might run into. But it's something that we kind of have our fingers crossed about. Yeah. If not, it'll certainly be in the spring of our bicentennial year. So we're real excited about that. And it's the first phase of maybe 3 phases. Our goal over time is to eventually have all of our athletic facilities out there. And of course, we'll stay here for our academics.
Well, as I was going to sort of blend into that in a few minutes, but what kind of impact do you think this is going to have? I mean, when you talk about private schools, obviously people in private Catholic schools, we think of Trinity, St. X. You know, Bethlehem, a little smaller school, right. But one of the things that attracts people to Trinity and St. X is the athletic program. And with a bigger athletic program or more facilities, will you see that changing the what you attract as far as coming to Bethlehem?
Well, you know, we hope so. We've got a pretty wide-ranging athletic program now. We just don't have a home for everything and a central area. We've been at Lally Field, and we go to the city parks for tennis and Bardstown High School for track. Yeah. We're out at Dean Watts Park for baseball. Mm-hmm. So we're hoping to bring all of our sports together. You know, this capital campaign is really a fueled by the bicentennial. We're looking to really provide this community in this region with a good Catholic education experience. And to do that, first of all, we've got to have top flight teachers and teaching staff. We have to pay them. We don't get the state funding that they do. So one of our initiatives in this capital campaign was to enhance our teacher salaries, bring it up closer to what the public schools make. We gave a significant amount of bonuses last year, performance bonuses, following a private sector kind of model. We have raised a lot of money for tuition assistance. While we do give financial aid, a big part of our tuition assistance goes to keeping our tuition low for everybody. You know, that middle class, making Catholic schools available to just about everybody in this area. And then, of course, the final piece to the puzzle is that athletic complex. And hopefully all three of those things kind of work together and to become a united goal of really making Bethlehem ready to go into its third century, strong and healthy, and being able to provide an education, a Catholic education, a faith-based education for anybody that wants it.
Well, you know, one thing that's similar to 200 years ago is when Bethlehem was started, is this was a regional school. I mean, it wasn't just, well, Nelson County obviously didn't exist for a while there, but Nelson County, but this was the central Kentucky. And I know today, and that may be a surprise to a lot of people, but you serve a whole lot more than just Nelson County and Bardstown.
We do. We have students here coming from 6 counties, about 9 different, actually about 13 different middle schools. We have quite the melting pot of students, both Catholic and non-Catholic students. We run 3 daily buses every day. We go to Shepherdsville and Mount Washington area. We go to E-Town in that area. And then we go to Springfield and Lebanon every day. And so we pull out of here early in the morning and we pick up kids early and drop them off. And we even run an afternoon activity bus to all 3 of those areas at 6 o'clock for kids that want to be involved in athletics or speech or drama or any other afternoon activities.
You must be offering something if you can draw people from out of here that are wanting to come. I mean, a lot of people go because they're assigned to an area, but they're actually wanting to come here, and if they're coming from other areas, you've offering something that they're either not getting somewhere else or they really want badly, and you've got it and they want it.
Well, we think so, and we offer a great education in a setting that's built on the Gospels of Jesus Christ, and that's not for everybody, but a lot of people believe in that, and like I say, we have about 25% of our student body that aren't Catholic, but they come here because of the culture and the belief in high academic standards, the idea of community service and giving back to the community, and really developing a healthy lifestyle, healthy habits that we really value to our core.
Now, what's your enrollment looking like this year? You pretty full?
We're okay. We're about 270 students, and maybe a little bit more some days, maybe a little bit less than other days, but yeah, we have a pretty good student. We have a fairly good sized freshman class, and almost 70 students, 68 students, which is pretty good for us. But it's just like I say, the people who choose to come to school here, it's a choice, and it is something that they choose to do while they pay property taxes to other school systems, but they still choose to make this their home and their family.
Well, one of the things I know that's big about Bethlehem, and it has been big for several years, is the rate of how many people go to college. I mean, it's above and beyond what most schools can boast.
It's about 98%, and probably one of the things that we love the best about that statistic is that every single one of these kids over the last couple of years have gone to school with a scholarship, and that's in addition to Key scholarships. We have a great transition department. Our career and college guidance counselor does a great job of getting these kids ready to go to the next level. Not all of our kids go to college right away, But what we promise their parents is if they want to go, they're capable. And we value that college prep education, and they're ready to go when they come. Some kids tell us, I'm going to wait a little while, or some kids go into careers that like military service or something like that. But by and large, about 95 to 98% of our kids go on to college.
That is something to really be proud of. Well, Tom, we do appreciate you taking the time to be with us today. I know you've been really busy. I mean, like I said, it's been a very eventful weekend. You had the Archbishop in, and then quite a few people in dedicating the field. So I know you had to sleep well last night.
I did.
So again, congratulations on that. Congratulations on the successful year here at Bethlehem, and hopefully everything's going as well as you want it to be.
Thanks, Kenny.
All right, Tom Hamilton, the principal here at Bethlehem High School in downtown Bardstown, and we congratulate him on a great field starting. I don't guess you come up with the name yet up there yet.
Not quite. Not
So,
quite.
so that's one of the next phases.
Our address is Bethlehem Way. It's 249 Bethlehem Way. It's a new road, so we're excited about what's going to happen out there.
All right, so if you get a chance, to be about next year, we'll be seeing some sports going on out there. But right here at Bethlehem High School, Principal Tom Hamilton, I'm Kenny Fogle. We'll be back with more right after these messages.